Hey y'all, getting ready to head to the airport and head to the happiest place on earth, Orlando, Florida, for the 2016 National Association of Realtors Convention and Trade Show. It should be a great experience. We've got lots of folks coming from West Virginia. We're excited to see everybody, but before you leave, I wanted to give you a few safety tips. Safety tip number one, men and women, if you're carrying purses, small bags, briefcases, book bags, the best way to handle that is if you have to carry them, take the straps, put it over your head and shoulder so that they cross your chest. It's much more difficult for a bad guy to get a hold of your purse and run away with it if it's not just on your shoulder. But a better way to protect yourself than that is not to carry them at all if you don't have to. Keep that stuff locked up in your room along with any other valuables, car keys, things you don't need. If you have no reason to carry it, then leave it locked up in the safe or locked up in your hotel room so that nobody can get it and you don't lose it. Tip number two, name tags. Name tags are a valuable tool when networking, letting people know who you are and where you're from. But as soon as you leave the convention center, take the name tag off and stick it in your pocket. Because if you wear it around the city, the bad guys out there can do one, yank it by the cord and strangle you, or two, they'll see your name and they can shout your name and you will react the way anybody would react. You'll stop, look around to see who's calling your name, and that may be all the time they need to do you harm. So remember, as soon as you leave the convention center, off with the name tag in your pocket or in your purse. 3. When walking around the city, seeing the sights, always try to use the buddy system. Stick with 1, 2, or a group of people. There's safety in numbers, and that way each person can watch out for the other person. Number 4, remember, keep your eye on your stuff, your food, and your surroundings at all times, your drinks. In the split second, someone can walk up behind you, drop something in your drink, drop something in your food. If you don't notice, if you're not with a person or a buddy that notices, you can get in trouble real quick. On top of that, remember that while we're heading south, and we hope we're heading to a polite society, there's still carpetbaggers and scoundrels down there, and they will take your stuff. I watched a man in New Orleans, Louisiana, unbutton another man's wallet pocket in the back of his pants, steal his wallet in 10 seconds, and I grabbed the guy. The man didn't even know. Remember, there are bad guys out there. Keep all of your valuables, your wallets, your keys, anything that you do carry with you, keep them in your front pockets, not your back. Finally, credit cards. Before you leave for Orlando, take a minute, get a piece of paper and pencil, write down the credit card numbers, the names, the important information, and the credit card company phone numbers in case of an emergency. Take that paper, put it in your desk drawer, make a copy of it, carry it with you, and take a picture of it and keep it on your phone. That way, in the unlikely event that something does happen, you'll have all the information you need there in front of you to take care of the problem and cancel the cards quickly. And speaking of credit cards, remember, Florida is viewed by most financial institutions and credit card companies as a high-risk state for fraud. What that means is, before you leave, call your banks, call your credit card companies, and let them know that you're going to Florida. Let them know when you're going to get there, let them know how long you're going to be there, and let them know when you're coming back. That way they can note it for the files to save you the embarrassment of getting a fraud alert or a card cancellation or a card stoppage when you try to use it in Florida. That's all for now. We look forward to seeing you, and have a great time.